deal with airplane peanuts.
I did Conan a few times, and one time I was sitting on the couch, and it was like we were coming back from a break, and Andy Richter's sitting next to me, and he looks down, he goes, "Are you wearing Gucci shoes?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, you still look like you run a bowling alley, right?
The only reason for me to get a nicer car as I go on, if I do start getting like really, really fancy cars, is because when I die in them, you want to die in a cool car.
Yes.
You don't want to die in a sad car.
That car outside?
Yeah, you die in that?
Dude, you're on the
so
news.
Sick. So sick.
Like,
McLaren's main page website. Tom died in this.
My kids will be like, have you seen this photo of my dad? It's pretty crazy.
By the way, and some news sources don't have a photo of you, so they superimpose the basketball photo of you inside the vehicle like that.
But by the way, that meme's already done.
I know.
It's already done.
It's insane.
No, dude, this is actually sad, but it was last year, some kid in a McLaren fucking drove into, and it was on Burt Street. It was on his street.
Was it Bert's fault?
Could have been.
He takes his shirt off. He's like, right.
And the guy looks. He's like, like right into a fucking light post.
Bert's the first on the news. He's like, dude, it was fucking sick.
He didn't really know me, but I was like, hey, man.
He knows me now, dude.
Oh, yeah. He knew you for that second, for sure.
That kid clipped a McLaren on his road.
Yeah, or like at the intersection down. I think it was in a 570 or a 610.
Either way, too fast.
I've seen a number of wild accidents after.
Yeah.
But I've seen two things happen before. Like
live?
Live.
Oh shit.
One was that these cars were racing, like just coming up 95 from West Palm Beach heading north. And I'm like, oh man, these guys are flying, and it's night, so there's like not a lot of cars on the road,
right?
And when they passed us, it had to be doing over 100,
right?
And I was like, holy shit! And then, the road kind of turns, then you're going straight, and I saw lights like go up in the air, and then go away, and then come back, and I was like, oh, somebody hit a vehicle and sent it up in the air, and it did a flip.
Holy shit!
And then we pull up, and it's sitting on its roof.
Holy shit!
And we pull over and run out there, and it's on 95. I mean, it's a crazy highway to be running out to.
Yeah.
And we just look in, and there's people like laying around. I was like, you guys are all gonna die, man.
It's fucking. I was gonna say it's fucking Steve-O, and he's like, yeah, dude.
Once we were in Florida, I never did yard work.
What kind of equipment were you riding in?
Push. So I remember we had the push, and then in that Milwaukee house with my dad went and got the riding mower.
Ooh. John Deere, what was it?
I don't remember the
Craftsman.
Brand.
Could have been a Craftsman.
If it was a Deere, you'd know it.
Yeah,
you never forget a Deere, Tom.
You'd be riding that thing around. What are you talking about?
You're right.
Yeah,
I would have remembered.
Yeah,
that.
you remember.
It, Come on, everyone remembers
but
the
that
yellow
was
and the
the
green.
shit. And I was fucking. I gotta say, I was thrilled to be doing that.
I liked it.
Rider
it became a chore.
Before you could drive,
and like they had like
fucking.
I might as well have a golf
cart. It was
cart.
pretty like substantial. Like it wasn't enormous amount of land, but it took a while to
get out there for a little while.
You feel empowered when you were doing it.
It was great.
Smoke
I fucking
your bones.
Yeah.
Did you ever joyride the riding lawnmower off the property?
That's a bad luck.
A little bit, but not far.
Blades down,
but a little bit.
Didn't go to the Circle
throwing rocks at everybody.
Yeah.
Fucking cars.
There was a Nazi across the street. I forgot that.
You should open with that.
I know.
What are you doing? Talking about your tennis courts.
It took me a while to put it together. He was like 90 and German, and
the flag didn't give it away. What do you think?
And I fucking, I really click with this guy.
Did you ever grow up in an area where people were slipping on ice?
Yeah, so I lived in the Midwest.
That to me, the slipping on the ice might be, because when you slip
Slipping
on
ice is hilarious.
Yes.
And deadly.
Yes, but funny before deadly.
Yes.
Nope.
The best part is when you slip, it's that when you hit the apex and you almost freeze for a second, that's my favorite.
I've eaten shit on ice so many times.
horrible.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nothing hurts more.
And the time that you actually do it is when you're like, you're distracted. You're like, oh, all right, we got to go. And you just walk out the door like you normally would. And you don't realize that there's an ice patch either on those stairs, on the sidewalk. And you will, with force and momentum.
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely eat shit. It's funny to watch.
Real
but
funny.
like, I know a dude who died. He slipped on the ice, hit his head, and he died. freshman
real?
year of college. Yeah.
What? He
Yeah.
was a freshman?
He was a freshman in college.
Not anymore.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's dead now.
Like, he's
Not anymore. Remember when you were a freshman in college
and
before
alive.
you died? Not anymore.
Have you ever thought about some girl in maybe college right now could still have a T-shirt that you nutted on
Oh, T-Buns when he nutted here?
in '96?
Yeah. It's my favorite shirt.
You gotta be kidding me! Somebody fucking kept a nut on the shirt.
That's so crazy, though.
And then the nut just hangs out and stays. It's
Yeah.
just like, I'm just gonna chill here. You
Yeah.
can test me 3-4 years from now, I'll still be good. Like what?
Yeah. But I mean, that happens with like the super famous because Drake had that thing
The
where.
hot sauce and the rubber.
Yeah.
That's a good move, though.
I know.
I mean, if you really,
If you know you're being targeted,
but also to have to think about something at that
that's
level.
crazy. Yeah.
You and I, well, you're married, but even if you weren't, combined, we'll never know the amount of pussy that's floating that guy's fucking way.
Drake's?
Yeah. And to have to fucking put hot sauce in my condom after I fuck.
Yeah. I mean, so the story was that he knows that he's a target of women who want to get pregnant by him. And he, like you said, he has his choice every day and every night.
All day long.
Yeah. Just
All day
of like girls who are super hot and in clubs.
globally.
Yeah. Globally. So that when his 747 touches down and he goes to a function, he's just like, hurt. Her. And so anyways, they all want him, but he thinks now of the fact that, like, you know, they see getting pregnant by him as like a life achievement. So he started to put hot sauce, like when he would take off his condom and throw it in a trash can, he would pour hot sauce in there.
To kill the sperm.
Kill the sperm, and also like if this woman would try to put it in her, because like that actually happens, that, you know, she would have a
Can
little
you get pregnant
surprise
like that, though?
I guess probably
Squeegeeing it out of a condom and then fingering yourself with it. I mean,
it's gonna make that
she's gone.
pussy go wow.
Yeah.
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 Like when she
But
grabs
also,
it.
how
and
do you
goes,
know? You know what I mean? Like if you got a condom and you're taking your fingers and you're squeezing it on your pussy, and all of a sudden it starts burning your pussy, what makes you think hot sauce?
I don't think so. I think she probably started screaming, one of them, and he was probably in bed like, yeah.
You got that hot sauce shit, huh?
Put a little Cholula on that one for you.
You got that Tapatio, bitch?
I ain't the one. And he just started screaming that shit to her.
Ice your pussy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought I was going to have your baby, Drake.
2 years later, we moved to Milwaukee. He became the manager of the Milwaukee branch.
Okay.
Then we stayed there from, let's see, we moved there when I was 11. We left when I was halfway through my freshman year in high school. My dad would not let me, we would not move the family until football season was over. He's like, you cannot quit on the team.
That's
And I was
pretty.
like, I'm a fucking freshman in high school, dude. So like, yeah, he was like, this is like a war analogy.
Yeah.
Like, you will not abandon the fucking troops. I was like,
Get out there and do your workouts and shut up.
We went 1-9. Anyway,
They don't need me. Yeah.
the season ended, and then he allowed the
This
family
is freshman
to
football, by the way?
freshman football.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
He's like, you can't quit on the
He's
fucking
a man of honor.
Yeah. So we moved to Vero Beach, Florida from there.
Okay.
And that's what halfway through my freshman year in high school. And then they stayed there. I finished high school there. And then,
You were the new kid rolling in.
yeah, and that,
Constantly
that
the
was the
kid.
shittiest move.
Oh, that had
because
to
that's
suck.
midway through freshman year in high school. You feel like you're established. and everything is
you
like
got
your social
squad
circle.
and everything.
And you got to start over again. That one sucked the most.
Everybody thought you were a narc, probably.
Not kidding. Also, this fucking face is kind of police-like.
Sure,
You know? Like,
sure.
his dad was an FBI agent. I got it in the fucking...
You're bald. You got a full beard in
I
freshman year.
did. I had a
Yeah.
beard and paper. Everyone later told me, they're like, when you would say where the party, everyone would be like, there's no party.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
You're walking around in a sport coat.
Yeah, they're like, we thought you were like 23. And I was 14. I mean, I did. I had facial hair. I was a pretty big kid.
Sure.
So they're like, there's no way this kid's freshman in high
Yeah.
school.
Also, you don't really have a backstory. You were constantly
Yeah,
moving.
I
Like,
was
where'd you come
moving.
from? I was in,
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
My mom's Peruvian.
Yeah,
sure, blue eyes. Sir.
Sure. Well,
Have you ever done drugs at a party with someone that they do so much that you're like, how are they still so level and they did so much more than me?
No, I know Joey Diaz. Yeah.
yeah, dude, you're like, how can you? It almost makes me feel like he didn't take the dose because
Yeah.
you're like, there's no way.
But the funny thing is, one time I've said it before, but like I've done edibles with Joey where I'm like, I feel like I'm definitely gonna commit suicide.
Oh, dude,
right now.
bad idea.
And then I go, so do you like? I'm like, did you not get fucked up? And he's like, I had 3 panic attacks. I'm like, oh, so like he
likes
but he likes going there. I know another guy who has, you know, those guys that like have devices, like apparatus, like they build things to smoke
Yeah.
weed out of.
It's
Like
cute.
you don't just like,
It's cute.
You can't just light it on fire.
No.
So it's a whole system, and
Yeah.
like there's heat, and I pull a valve and something lowers down. And you're like, this is to smoke weed. And this dude had this thing, and I took one hit, and I was like, fucking freaking out, right?
Yep.
And I was like, that was horrible.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, yeah, the thing is, I guess you don't feel that panic. He goes, no, I do. And I look to go there. I
Oh,
want
no.
to go there. I go,
Sick.
you want to feel panic?
That's a sick person.
Yeah, man.
They make a Rube Goldberg machine to smoke weed. It's like a car hits a marble, hits
Yeah.
a bowling ball, and then it lights and then lights light up, and then the right music kicks on. They're like, now you can take a knife hit,
Nah.
and then you take it,
you're like,
dude, we could have just smoked a little bit of a joint and walked.
and they'll get mad, by the way. They get mad at you mocking what they do.
100%.
They're like, sorry, we have fun.
I mean, it's fun, man. It's just a little excessive.
You ever go to an Instagram page and you're like, okay, pictures of weed, pictures of joints, pictures of you high. This is just who you are.
That's all you are.
That's what you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're funny about it. Like,
Yeah.
do you know who Dab and Granny is? Mm-mm. Oh, bro. Dab and Granny is this woman. You need to see her. I love her. She's hilarious.
Oh, so she's like grandma that smokes?
She does dabs, but she
Okay.
does dabs all day long. And you know the intensity of dabs.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like the concentrate.
Yeah.
This woman is so funny to me.
Damn.
She's cool. We've connected on Instagram before, and she's really cool. But like, look, I mean, she is a senior citizen who can outrip anybody. I would love to see her versus Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's like, hey, what's up? Come
Actually,
get
I feel like
fucking
it's Joey with a wig, right? I'm not even listening.
Dude,
This
it might
is
be.
totally his body language. Dude,
Joey with-
that
it is.
totally.
So she does
Oh
it,
my
but dude,
God.
she'll do this. She'll post. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Look at how many times.
Oh my God. And what? She's never even
Oh, it's no big deal. And then
yeah.
she'll do a post video
no
afterwards,
cough,
just
right?
chatting
It's
and
not-
no,
a little
little cough, and then she hits it again.
Yeah. Okay. And she's just ripped.
She's like,
all
"That
day.
was awesome."
See you later, cocksuckers.
On this fully loaded thing, you're definitely going to throw down.
I know. And then Diaz is there, and Big J, and
Diaz is going to give you guys all fucking stars, you know?
I can't fuck with that shit.
Dude,
I'm gonna fake.
You know what he'll do? He'll do that. He'll be like, "What are you, fucking Momo?" And then he'll be like, "You're not gonna do it. It's fucking,
Yeah.
it's fucking like a little chick in a
Twink.
skirt." And then he'll cut a corner off, eat that.
Okay.
And you'll be like, "All right." And then an hour later, you'll be like,
Have you done that with him?
"Yeah, dude."
I can't do that
Nightmare.
shit.
Dude,
I
that-
freak out.
So I did his podcast. This is like, I don't know how many, like 7, 8 years ago. And he's like, "Eat one of these." I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Why not?" I'm like, "Because it's a fucking 800 milligrams,
Yeah,
dude."
yeah.
So he cuts a corner off. Like I'm telling you, he's like, "Eat that." And I'm like, "All right." Like that's literally, it's like you could put it between these two little things. And, you know, it tastes like you're eating a crumb of a cookie or something.
Right.
So I'm like, this is fine. I sit there, we do the podcast like this. By the end of it, I'm like, and I don't realize how fucked up I am, right? I'm like, all right, it's good to see you, man. I go downstairs. I have my car out front. I get on, I put on the directions, and it's like, make a right onto the freeway. And I drive straight, and I was like, oh shit. It was right there. I'm like, fuck. So I go, all right, I'll turn around. So I turn around, and now it says make a left on the freeway. I drive past it again. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh boy.
So then I turn around again, and as I'm pulling up to that entrance, I'm not doing anything wrong, but I look to my left, and it's LAPD, and I'm like, I'm just like panicked, you know?
Oh, yeah, of
So
course.
instead of turning on the freeway, I'm like, don't get on the freeway. You're too fucked up. I just go straight. I pull onto Ventura, which is like the big street in the valley. I pull into a Ralph's parking lot. And I just put the car in park, and I'm like, fuck. And I just turn my head to the right, and in the car next to me, looking at me like this, is Dice.
What? No way.
Yes, I swear to God. And I'm like, I feel like, I'm tripping right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just out of my mind. And I'm like, there's no way I can drive, right? There's no fucking way I can drive. So I call an Uber, and
you left your car?
Yeah, I left my car at the Ralph's.
Wow.
And I'm so fucked up that, like, first of all, the Uber driver is a woman, which is pretty, like, kind of rare, I guess. And I'm like, I'm cool, don't worry. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, there's no way I could do this right now. I keep telling her, I'm like, there's no way I could do this. She's like, okay. And I'm like, because I'm like super fucked up. And she's like, great. And I just keep repeating it to her. I'm like, yeah, I was like, just all the turns you made. There's no way I could handle this. She's like, all right, man. Like,
meanwhile, Diaz is doing his taxes. He's not even phased at all.
He's fine. And he also ate like 3.
Ah.
Yeah. And what he would do is he would, the funny thing, he would do the podcast. He would talk at you for like 70 minutes straight, and then I was robbing this guy in San Francisco. And then you're like, God.
I remember doing his pot. Literally, I got so many messages. Don't take the drugs.
Oh, dude.
I got all those messages. Don't take the drugs. I was like, all right.
He talks so much, and you actually feel like you're like at a show or something, right? You're like, you're listening to him,
Right.
and then like you're so like kind of mesmerized by all the wild shit he's saying, and then he's like, "What's going on with you?" And you're like, "After that," like, and then I'm like, I don't know. I just I have a book out, and then you look at him, he's like,
oh yeah,
he's like zonked.
Well, you know what's crazy is that like you're doing Colbert. It's like we're sending a COVID nurse. We're gonna take care of you. You do Joey's podcast. You're gonna get drugged.
Right.
More people might listen to this.
Oh yeah,
Right.
crazy.
Good
crazy.
point.
That's crazy to
This
me.
guy's kidnapped a person. He has an Uzi.
When we went on a field trip once in Milwaukee, and we went downtown, and we're at a stoplight, and this is like winter in Milwaukee, and there's this looked like maybe like a 19 to 20-year-old black dude, skinny black dude, standing at the corner, and we're all like sitting at the windows. We're in like 6th grade. We're like, eh. And he just pulls his pants down, takes his dick, and wags it at us all.
Just shook it like that. Like he had some extra drops in it.
Yeah. And we were all like, and then the bus takes off. And we were like, teacher, Miss Harlan. Like, it was the craziest. I mean, it was definitely still one of the biggest dicks I've ever seen.
Right.
I'll bet. He knew it too.
He knew what he had.
It's going to be decades
He's
before
like,
you see one.
all these kids look at this shit right here.
Homeless people love to show you.
And he waves his dick at. My first day on that job, by the way, my first day on the America's Most Wanted as a full employee is September 10th, 2001. Damn. In DC. So I'm there, like my second day of going to work is 9/11, right? And like and so then my whole show becomes like profiling. We just profile Bin Laden every week, right? Like,
still looking for him.
Yeah, and I'm like at the White House,
What?
Because we're doing pressers from like whatever they talk. All they would talk about is terrorism. So then they would send our crew to the White House. So I would just be sitting on the lawn. That West Wing lawn just out there, calling friends like, I'm at the fucking White House. And then
Flexing on people.
People would be like, they can hear you, right? And I was like, oh yeah. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah, dude, this place is fucking awesome. Where are you guys drinking at?
This guy's a cop. I don't trust him.
Did Boomer ever get that weed? What's the deal?
Tell me a joke to you is not the thing to say.
It's not the, can you sit down?
Yeah.
You have to work it out in front of you.
How much time do you have for your joke?
Sometimes it takes me a while to get there,
My dad took me to he goes, I want you to go to lunch with my friend today. This was like a couple of years. I was like, okay. And I go, the guy was in his 80s, okay, which is fine. But so the guy goes, like, immediately we sit down. He's like, I got one for you. Like, immediately I go, what? He's like, so a guy walks into a bar, right? And he starts telling me these like street jokes. And I'm like giving like polite, that's a much older man. And he goes, now you go. And I go, what? And he goes, tell me some of yours. And I go, oh, I don't have jokes like that. He goes, what the hell do you do up there? Your dad said you're a comedian. And I was like, they're longer. And he's like, okay.
Tell me one. I go, it's not going to work, man. And he was like, what the fuck?
Did you do it though?
No. The only time I ever did that was with the worst experience of my life was I did a call-in one time to radio. I remember in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I had a show coming up. And the guy's like, oh, you're going to be at the club. And blah, blah, blah. And he's like, all right, let's hear something. And I go, nah. Yeah, he's like, just give me one. And I go, nah. He's like, go ahead. Give it to us. Give us a little taste. And I was like, okay. And I just started doing like a
bit.
Like I just went into a bit.
Yeah.
And it ended and he was like, okay. And I was sitting there in my hotel room like this, like I want to die. And then I hung up, and then people started to message me. They're like, "You're getting ripped apart by this radio guy right now, like as being an absolute piece of shit comedian."
And look,
I was like, he knew what he was doing.
We spent our lives hating these regional radio douchebags.
Yeah.
And I just can't believe we're all radio guys now.
We are. We're all radio guys. I had a bigger dick, and they go when their dick's showing, they go, it gets bigger. I always tell people, it gets smaller because I'll see my dick at a stage that I think is small, and then later I'm like, what the fuck happened to that? Like it'll go further up inside of me. If I do like any type of
This is so ridiculous.
any type of like exercise, any cardio or something, it'll like invert itself, and I have to. But it grows like 1,000%.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
But I have to say, the other day I walked in on you and you were showering, and you turn around and I was like, damn, like you had a really good hang and girth on
because there's
you,
like
and
there's days and there's moments and there like
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, it could be like that day that you came in the shower or saw me. I probably hadn't ejaculated in like 4 days or something.
Wow.
And then I wasn't scared. I was warm. There was warm water in the shower.
Yeah.
All the like the moon and everything aligned.
Wasn't scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fear will do it.
Fear makes your dick.
Because our little
Everything will.
kids-
Your body will go in. I mean, it doesn't mean that it happens to everybody, but it's a like men in like if you are actually in fear, like your testicles and everything will come in closer.
Right.
That your body's like what's it called? Like saving mechanism where it's like protect yourself.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I remember one time we had these movers come in, and dude had like, I was like making sure that we were like in a bad neighborhood. Dude's all like tatted on the neck and stuff. And I pulled her aside. I go, my dick's so small right now. Because I was like watching these guys go through our house.
My dick's so small right now.
Yeah.
What a weird. That's what you wanted to let her know? Not,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
watch
like-
these guys, but
I
my
was like,
dick's
watch
real
these
small.
guys, my dick's really small. I mean, we had like, for then it was like minivans and like, it was like 16-hour drives, to like Orlando.
Jesus.
And that was the
That
vacation.
was the vacation.
Disney.
You would
Yeah.
drive from like Minneapolis down there?
Yes. It was
That's
always,
fucking nuts.
They never fucking flew. I mean.
Did your mom drive or did your dad have to bite that
Fuck
bullet?
no.
Really?
That woman is Peruvian, dude. No. She won't drive on the highway still. She's like, the highway scares me. I'm like,
They move too fast.
yeah, she drives like on side streets. And then she's like, will you get me a car? I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
She also is like always asking for like the newest laptop. I'm like, you play bridge. Like, just use a fucking Dell. And she's like,
You
I
don't
want
get
the,
it for her?
She's like, I want the new MacBook Air. And I'm like, why?
She can flex on
It
her
has
friends.
so much capacity. No, I get. Of course, like she guilts me into getting it for her. I got her a fucking Mercedes.
Get her an old Game Boy.
I got her a Mercedes 3 months ago.
Nice.
And she calls me and she's like, the problem is it's too high. It's like, it's an SUV. I'm
Sure.
like, yeah, that's how they make it. And she's like,
I get a lowrider SUV.
she's like, I need to ask if they can put a climbing device on it. I'm like, a ladder? Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, maybe I switch it for another one. I go, that's on you. I'm done.
I'm out. Yeah.
You switch it for another car if you want.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, man. Did she didn't work growing up?
No.
Did your dad speak Spanish?
Fuck no.
He couldn't. So she taught your sisters, they spoke Spanish too?
Well, what happened was she just like when she got to the like when they married, I'm like, what kind of relationship
That's
did you
wild.
guys have? She knew how to say like 11 words.
and they're like, we had God, you know. They're both Catholic. And
Sure.
like, so they would just. I mean, I didn't understand like how the fuck this happened. So as a kid, when she was like at home talking to us, meaning the 3 kids, she would just speak in Spanish always. Whether it's like to clean your room or it's time to eat or you're late for school or it was just all Spanish. And then we would usually reply in English, right? So it was like a
Right.
All right. Yeah.
I gotcha.
But to my dad, you know,
Did
she
he
spoke
ever
her.
learn Spanish?
He knew like
A
fucking
little, yeah.
9 words. Like he'd be like tango hombre. And one time I go
Tango hombre.
Yeah.
I go, you didn't
I have hunger, right?
You didn't learn any like cool shit. And then this is like right before he died. He died like in December. This is probably like in October, September. So he's never said this to me. I'm like, she never taught you anything. And like she's sitting next to him and he's like, well, there is one. And I go, what? And he said, se me cae la baba por tu chucha, which is my mouth drops open for your pussy. And I was like,
How about where's the beach
like,
or something?
boom, like she hits him like,
Don't need to stop applying.
I
What
go,
are we doing here?
that's what you fucking, that's the only.
That's great.
I go, why'd you hold on to that?
Now you know how the relationship
Yeah.
worked. You knew what
Yeah.
the fuck was going on.
Before it became legal here,
Yeah.
you know, when you first moved to LA, friends visit, there's like 4 places. You should see this.
Yeah, right.
So I take them on PCH.
Yeah.
And we're in Malibu, and there are cars parked all up and down PCH, right?
Yeah.
And I find a gap, and I park. I'm one of 100 cars.
Yeah.
He's in the passenger seat, and he goes, "You want to smoke a bowl before we go to the beach?" And I go, "I'm good." He goes, "All right, I'm going to." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So he smokes, and then a California Highway Patrol guy passes us this way, and then he does a U-turn. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I see him come around, and then he pulls up in front. So this guy had just smoked, right? There's no smoke in the car anymore, but obviously it smells. He gets out of the car and walks up to my car, and he goes, "You can't park here." And I was like, there's like 200 cars parked here. And he goes, "Yeah, they're all illegally parked. I could tow every car here." I was like, "Are you gonna?" And he was like, you can't park here." And I go, "Okay.
Just you.
Just you." And I'm like, "All right, man." And he goes, "So who's smoking?" He just says it like that. "Who's smoking?" And I'm trying to not like throw him under, but thinking that since I'm driving, he's gonna. So I kind of go like, I look at him, and my friend goes, "Nobody here, sir." And he goes,
He's the pro.
yeah, he goes, "Get out of the fucking car." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You think I can't smell that?" Yeah. And I was like, "God damn." And I'm just looking at my friend like, "You fucking dipshit. Like, just say something." So then he takes me and he puts me in the back of his car.
Oh my God.
And he's like,
full treatment.
The full treatment.
Yeah.
He's like, he goes, "Where is it?" And I go, I really don't know. It's not mine.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it's his. I'm just saying it's not mine and I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Okay, we're going to play this game." Boom. Shuts the door. I was like, fuck, man. He takes him out of the car. It's a black car.
Yeah.
He's shirtless because we're about to go to the ocean. Cuffs him and lays him bare chested on the black car, right? Like in the heat. And my friend's like, "Ah!" I can hear him. He's like, "Fuck, it's hot." And I see him talking to him. Then he comes back to me. He goes, "Your friend says it's yours." And I go, "It's not. What are you talking about, man?"
He just
He's like
ratted
trying to
you
pit
out.
it. Yeah. Well, I don't think he said that. I think he's trying to.
Oh, he's playing that game?
Yeah, playing the game.
Yeah,
And he's
trying
like,
to
he
find
said
it?
it's yours. And I'm like, "It's not. I don't have
So
it."
the guy in the car, the guy cuffed on the car didn't talk.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's trying to. Wow.
Yeah. And
Held
so
his mud, huh?
he goes, "All right." He goes, he comes back. He goes, "I got it. It's your car. So it's yours." And I was like, and I get so nervous, right? I'm scared. I'm like, I go, is there anything I can do? And he goes, "What?" And I go, "Dude, I swear to God," I go, "I'll mow.
have it.
I go, "I'll mow your lawn." He's like, "What?" And I go, "I'll mow your lawn for a year." And he's like, "You'll mow my lawn?" And I'm like, "To not be in trouble?" He's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay." So
That was all you had?
yeah, I didn't know what else to say. I was like, I thought that was a very nice offer. You have clean your lawn.
Yeah, we can't negotiate it.
Yeah, man, let's work this out. And so then he opens the door. He lets me out. He goes, "You're getting a ticket?" I'm like, fuck. And I'm thinking I'm going to jail. I'm like, am I going to jail? And he's like, no, you get a ticket and I'm going to tow your car. And I was like, where? And he's like, to one of these like places here. And I go, why? He goes, just to make it like difficult on you. And I was like, okay. And he's like, so just wait here for the tow truck. Yeah. And then you'll just go there and then you'll have to pay for that too and get that out. And I was like, just to like fuck up my day. And he was like, right.
What is your take, by the way? Your gut reaction. Is this horrible or hilarious?
Oh, come on. Oh, he laughed. You're sick inside, too.
If he's okay, it's hilarious.
He's not okay.
Yeah, I see a smile from you.
The sound of him yelling, oh, that's funny.
The whelping is
the sounds are funny.
Also the ting. The ting.
That's funny.
Yeah. Here's look at this slow-mo.
Oh, that's not good. Fuck.
Oh. I remember one time, small audience, and a lady, there was like a table at 12, and that was like 85% of the audience. And I'm like, just like 2 minutes in, where you're like, gauging things, feeling things out, just kind of like throwing things out. She goes, come on.
Oh!
And I go,
man,
what's that? And she was like, just come on, I'm just helping you out.
Like a toddler.
Yeah, she was like,
you got it?
You got it. Yeah.
Wow, that's
like,
condescending.
Oh
as
my
hell.
God.
I've never heard of that one.
That's another level.
I fucking snapped.
Yeah.
And then they leave. And then the next day, the owner's like, did you call a lady a cunt? In like, I go, I don't think it went like that.
When I was in Hartford, I was doing this piece of shit radio show in a piece of shit building. And they're just like, oh, I remember like they had like the fucking oldest board. Looked like the first year a board came out.
Yeah.
And these rickety mics. And they're like, oh, sit over here, like to wait. And they just had me sit like there.
Yeah.
I was like, is this the waiting room? Yeah. And then they're like, all right, we're going to come out of this break and then just take over. And I go, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, just do like, it's your time to shine. And I go, what are you going to ask? And he was like, what do you mean? He's like, just do whatever you want to do. And I was like, I don't really want to do anything. And he goes, well, no, man, we have like 30 seconds. And I go, okay, but I mean, when you say take over, you mean like I run the segment? He's like, if you want to.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, last week Bobby Lee was here. He got naked. And I go, how'd that work on radio? And he's like, what? I go, did it play to the people listening in their cars? And he was like, look, man, just do, what do you want to do? And I was like, just ask me some questions, man. He was so nervous. And he was like, oh my God. And he pulled up my bio. Yeah. And I had a fake bio, like as a joke. Oh. He's like, so you were in the NFL? And I was like, yeah, man. Like 6 seasons. And he was like, 420, bro.